So I come to you with one of the dumber sentences anybody's ever had to utter. This sentence begins, Louie Gohmert was talking about diamond and silk. These are things I never thought I'd say in my life. But yeah, Louie Gohmert, often considered just about the stupidest, on the floor of the House. Just a man who's a total moron. I mean, a complete idiot. Got COVID because he wouldn't let anybody wear masks around his office. He actually, I think they would have gotten fired. He threatened them. I'm not sure that's legal, but it doesn't really matter. And then of course he got it because he's an idiot. And there's 50 other stupid things he said and done in his life that a list here would make for a long video that maybe we have to do sometime. But I'll take you back to the premise here. He was stood up on the House floor and quoted diamond and silk. Do you know who they are? They're these two black women who became huge Trump fans in 2016 because it was a hell of a grift. You sit there as black women and insult everybody black and everybody else who's a minority, and you get away with it, and the white folks love you because you're saying exactly what racist white people want to hear. You see this from various quarters. There's certain gay Republicans, Jewish Republicans. It's almost like they're a designation. And they each sit in their own little corner and rip their own group and do it for money. Glenn Greenwald, he's a twofer. He gets to go after Jews and gays and make the right wing happy. I guess that's how he pocketed so much money. Probably wasn't Putin or anything. Diamond and Silk. So Diamond and Silk said they paid social media extra money to highlight what they were saying, as genius as I'm sure it was, and that it didn't happen. In fact, the algorithm, which Louie Gohmert had a really hard time saying, I thought he was going to be like the Al Jazeera, the algebra, but he got through it somehow. Louie's a fighter. The algorithm apparently, according to Louie and Diamond and Silk, sent them all the way to the bottom of the page. It was fraud, quote unquote, against them. I only bring this up because this is where the Republican Party has fallen to, these two utter clowns who know nothing between them, nothing about politics or history or foreign affairs or really anything about the United States, and just sit there and say stupid things in an offensive way for a white audience to reaffirm its racism. We're quoted on the floor by an idiot who, if they could draw fairer districts in Texas, maybe we wouldn't be stuck with. Or back 20 years ago, he would have been like one of those folks on the edge, where there was 15 crazy Republicans that were the most messed up. And he's now in the mainstream. And again, another sort of conspiratorial claim about tech companies, because tech companies are always after Republicans. Right? That's why Ben Shapiro's posts, which I'm sure he doesn't pay for, are always the most popular ones on Facebook. Again, it's just about selling people a story on the far right. It's about selling grievance and about selling resentment, and they're all out to get us, and paranoia and conspiracy and the rest, because they can't run on issues. It's all performance. That's why Diamond and Silk and Chachi and Ted Nugent and all these just washed up or never washed, Steve Bannon, untalented hacks are able to do what they're able to do, make lots of money, and they get quoted by Republicans like Louie Gohmert. I can't even believe I'm finding myself talking about this. I feel like I should go into entertainment or something. Raise the bar on what I get to discuss. There's your story, folks.